What if the way you scroll each day is quietly training your brain to prefer speed over depth, making focused work feel harder than it used to?
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster. Today we're examining whether so-called brain rot is real, and what current research shows about short-form video, attention, and your capacity to stay on task.
I'm Alara Sky. We're drawing on recent analyses that pooled results from tens of thousands of participants across ages and platforms. The consistent pattern is clear: heavy short-form use tracks with weaker sustained attention, reduced inhibitory control, and higher stress, while leaving self-esteem and body image largely unchanged.
The first thing you should know is that declining focus under constant novelty isn't a character flaw. It's a learned adaptation. When you repeat fast, highly rewarding clips, your brain becomes efficient at switching and novelty seeking. That same learning makes slower tasks feel more taxing, which is why long emails, deep reading, and single-task work can start to feel oddly uncomfortable.
You see that in attention and impulse control data. The strongest effects appear in sustained attention and the ability to pause mid-impulse, like resisting a mid-task phone check. That matters for daily life because inhibitory control is what lets you hold a plan in mind and complete it without splintering your time into dozens of tiny urges.
Younger users and frequent daily scrollers show larger effects, but the mechanism shows up across ages. That suggests it's not about one app or one demographic. It's about the format itself: endless feeds, rapid turnover, autoplay, and algorithms tuned to novelty. Each swipe demands a quick reorientation and reinforces the expectation of immediate reward.
Another key finding is that most studies are snapshots, not multi-year timelines. That limits claims about permanence, but it strengthens confidence that the association is visible right now in many contexts. The takeaway for you is practical. If the environment trains attention in one direction, a different environment can train it back.
Let's translate this into action. The most direct step is removing the loop at its source. Delete short-form video apps from your phone and, if you must, access them only through a desktop browser. That single change disrupts autoplay and frictionless swiping, two drivers of attention erosion that are difficult to resist repeatedly throughout the day.
Keep your phone out of the bedroom. When it sits within reach at night and first thing in the morning, your brain never disengages from the reward loop. Making your sleep space stimulus-free reduces late-night and early morning scrolling and protects sleep. You also reduce your exposure to electromagnetic fields in the room while reinforcing that your day doesn't begin with a feed.
Next, set a daily attention anchor that trains depth. Choose one 20 to 30-minute activity with zero interruptions. Reading a physical book, writing by hand, or a single focused work block. Track one metric. Did you finish without switching? The point isn't perfection, it's re-exposure to continuity, so your brain relearns that effortful focus is normal.
Pair that focused block with movement. Regular exercise supports the same control circuits that govern attention, helps stabilize stress responses, and restores healthier dopamine signaling. When you combine a daily movement session with one uninterrupted focus block, you're reinforcing self-regulation from two directions in the same day.
If you're not ready to eliminate short-form content, use strict time boxing instead of vague limits. Pick one daily window, one device, and a hard stop, say 15 minutes in the evening only. When time ends, you close the app. Fixed rules reduce negotiation fatigue and prevent attention fragments from scattering across your entire day.
Deliberately replace fast reward with slow reward. Choose activities with delayed payoff. An unhurried walk without headphones, cooking a full meal, or finishing a complex task end to end. Expect the first few minutes to feel uncomfortable. That sensation isn't failure. It's the retraining phase as you restore tolerance for effort and depth.
Make the process visible. Track 3 daily markers on paper: total short-form minutes, your longest uninterrupted focus block, and evening mental fatigue level. Over days, the relationship becomes obvious. As short-form minutes drop, and focus blocks lengthen, fatigue and restlessness usually fall. Visible feedback builds confidence because you can see progress in real time.
For parents, educators, or managers, this framework scales. The same environment-first approach applies. Reduce automated novelty, define protected focus intervals, pair cognitive work with movement, and measure the signals that matter. The language is simple. What gets repeated gets learned. What gets protected gets stronger.
It's also important to keep expectations realistic. Most studies show association rather than causation across long spans, but the immediate gains from environment changes are practical. You remove constant reward loops, reintroduce uninterrupted work, and the felt sense of focus improves. That's not a placebo, it's your attention system practicing different rules.
If you're wondering whether stress and mood play a role, the research aligns with what many report. Heavier short-form use is associated with higher stress and anxiety. Retraining attention helps here too, because better inhibitory control reduces reactivity under pressure and makes it easier to stay steady during demanding parts of your day.
Remember, the issue isn't your intelligence or motivation. Your brain adapted to a high novel environment and became good at it. You can adapt back by changing the inputs. You're not broken, you're trainable. Clear boundaries, deliberate practice, and consistent feedback form the core of that training.
Here's today's challenge. For the next 7 days, remove short-form apps from your phone, park the phone outside your bedroom, and complete one daily 25-minute focus block plus one exercise session. Track the 3 markers, short-form minutes, longest focus block, and evening fatigue, and review the trend at week's end.
Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.